Color and monochrome adjustment using channels. Color and monochrome adjustments using channels. Mix color channels. Mix color channels. Using the channel mixer adjustment, you can create high quality grayscale and sepia, tone or other tinted images, and you can also make creative color adjustments to an image. And to create high quality grayscale images, choose the percentage for each color channel in the channel mixer adjustment to convert a color image to grayscale and add tinting to the image. Use the black and white command. And the channel mixer, by the way, adjustment options modify a targeted output and color channel using a mix of the existing source and color channels in the image. Color channels, by the way, are grayscale images representing the tonal values of the color components in an image like RGB or CMYK. And when you use the channel mixer, you are adding or subtracting grayscale data from a source channel to the targeted channel, and you are not adding or subtracting colors, by the way, to a specified color components as you do with the selective color adjustment. And a channel mixer presets are available, by the way, from the preset menu in the properties panel, and use the default channel mixer presets to create and save and load custom presets. So what about mix color channels? Mix color channels is meaning in the channels panel you have to select the composite color channel. Then number 2, to access the channel mixer adjustment, do one of the following. You should to click the channel mixer icon in the adjustment panel, then choose layer, then choose new adjustment layer, then you have to choose a channel mixer, then click OK in the new layer dialog box. Note and be careful please here in this step. You can also choose image, then choose adjustments and choose channel mixer. But keep in mind that this method, by the way, makes direct adjustments to the image layer and discard image information. Step number 3. Do one of the following again. In the properties panel, choose a channel from the output channel menu in which to blend one or more existing channels. And in the properties panel, choose a channel mixer, so preset from the preset menu. And choosing an output channel sets the source slider for the channel to 100% and all other channels to 0%. For example, choosing red as the output channel sets the source channels sliders to 100% for red and 0% to green and blue percent and blue in the RGB image. Number 4, to decrease the channel's contribution to the output channel, drag a source channel slider to the left, and to increase the channel's contribution, drag a source channel slider to the right or enter a value between minus 200% and plus 200%. And in the box, using a native value, inverts the source channel before adding it to the output channel. Photoshop, by the way, Photoshop displays the total value of the source channels in the total field, and if the combined channel values are above 100%, Photoshop, by the way, displays a warning icon next to the total. Step number 5, drag the slider or enter a value for the constant option. This option, by the way, adjusts the grayscale value of the output channel, and the negative values add more black, and positive values add more white, and a minus 200% value makes the output channel black, and a plus 200% value makes the output channels white. Minus is makes black, and plus is meaning white. Yeah, you can save a channel mixer dialog box setting for reuse or other image, by the way. How to create monochrome. How to create monochrome images from RGB or CMYK. How to create monochrome images from RGB or CMYK. Okay. Monochrome, by the way, monochrome images display color channels as gray values and adjust the percentage of each source channel to fine-tune the overall grayscale image. We have many steps here. Step number 1. In the channels panel, select the composite color channel. Then number 2, apply a channel mixer adjustment. Number 3. In the properties panel, do one of the following. Select monochrome. Then select one of the default presets from the channel mixer menu, like black and white, infrared, RGB, red equal minus 70%, and green equal 200%, and blue equal minus 30%, black and white with blue filter, RGB red equal 0%, and green equal 0% again, and blue equal 100% black and white, and with green filter, RGB red equal 0% again, and green equal 100%, and blue equal 0% black and white, and with orange filter, RGB red equal 50% and green equal 50% and blue equal 0% black and white, and with red filter, RGB red equal 100% and green equal 0% again, and blue equal 0% black and white, with yellow filter, RGB red equal 34% and green equal 66% and blue equal 0%. Step number 4. To control the amount of detail and contrast in the images before you convert them to grayscale, use the source channel sliders. Before adjusting the percentage of the source channels, view how each source channel affects the monochrome. By the way, the monochrome image, for example, in RGB, view the image with the red channel set to plus 100% and the green and blue source channel set to 0%. Then view the image with the green source channel set to plus 100%. And the other two channels, by the way, set to 0%. Finally view the image with blue source channel set to plus 100% and the other channels set to 0%. The total value, by the way, displays the total percentage of the source channels, and for best results, adjust the source channels so the combined values equal 100%, and if the combined values are above 100%, a warning icon appears next to the total, indicating that the processed image will be brighter than the original, possibly removing highlight detail. Number 5. Optional. Drag the slider or enter a value for the constant option. This option, by the way, adjusts the grayscale value of the output channel. Negative values add more black, and positive values add more white, and minus 200% values makes the output channel black, and a plus, by the way, be careful here, plus 200% values makes the output channel white. Minus is meaning black and plus is meaning white. Okay, and how to create a hand tinted appearance for specific image elements. We have many steps again. Step number 1. In the channels panel, select the composite color channel. Number 2. Apply a channel mixer adjustment. 3. In the properties panel, select and then deselect monochrome. 3. In the properties panel, select and then deselect monochrome. Number 4. Choose an output channel option and adjust the source channel sliders, and repeat this step as desired for each output channel anyway. And you have A and B and C. A is meaning original color image, and B is meaning selecting monochrome creates grayscale image, and C is meaning deselecting monochrome and mixing channels, tint elements of grayscale image.